tackling the elephant in the room. It's an age-old question that has stirred debates, initiated conversations, and often left people pondering in self-reflection. Does size matter? While the phrase itself can evoke a myriad of interpretations, ranging from physical attributes to more intangible elements like bank account size or social influence, it's essential to address this concern from a holistic, research-based perspective. Understanding the dynamics of what size means and its implications can be a pathway to deeper self-awareness, strengthened relationships, and improved overall well-being. This article delves deep into the multifaceted dimensions of this topic, blending expert opinions with scientific research. Before diving into the 28 insights, it's crucial to set the stage with the acknowledgement that the concept of size and its importance varies immensely across cultures, societies, and individual preferences. Thus, while the following insights shed light on general tendencies and research findings, the subjective nature of this question is ever present. 1. The biological perspective, natural selection and evolution. Evolutionary biology suggests that traits which enhance an individual's chances of reproduction will likely persist. At first glance, this might lead one to believe that size, in terms of physical attributes, has an inherent evolutionary advantage. However, the reality is far more nuanced. It's not just about size but the right size in the right context. Research shows that while certain physical attributes have been favored in different environments and times, the overall size is not universally preferred. For instance, in some cultures, taller males might be perceived as more attractive, while in others, stockiness might be prized. It's all about survival and adaptability. From a purely biological standpoint, it's essential to remember that the human species has thrived not because of size but because of our adaptability, intelligence, and social collaboration. Thus, while size might play a role in initial attraction, evolutionary success is not solely dependent on it. 2. Psychological implications, confidence versus insecurity. One of the most significant findings in the realm of psychology is that perception and self-image play a pivotal role in how we view the concept of size. People who feel confident about themselves, regardless of their physical attributes or material possessions, tend to worry less about how they measure up to societal standards. Conversely, those who harbor insecurities might overemphasize the importance of size as a compensatory mechanism. In relationships, for instance, an individual's fixation on size might stem from deeper insecurities or past traumas. Dr. Eleanor Green, a renowned psychologist specializing in self-worth and relationships, notes, the question of, does size matter, often mirrors deeper concerns about acceptability, love, and validation. It's less about actual size and more about the emotional weight individuals assign to it. 3. Cultural influences, media, society, and norms. Culture and media play a significant role in shaping perceptions about size. Movies, advertisements, and social platforms can amplify certain stereotypes, leading individuals to believe that bigger is always better. However, this isn't a universal truth. Historically, various cultures have prized different attributes, and what's considered ideal in one society might not be in another. For instance, while Western cultures might emphasize tallness, certain African cultures view stocky builds as symbols of prosperity and good health. Moreover, with the global exchange of ideas and the rise of individualism, many people are challenging societal norms and redefining what size means to them, personally and within their relationships. 4. Relationships and intimacy, beyond the physical. When it comes to intimate relationships, the question of size often surfaces, leading many to wonder if it's a determining factor in relationship satisfaction. While physical compatibility is essential, the emotional, intellectual, and spiritual connections often hold more weight in long-term relationships. According to a study published in the Journal of Personal Relationships, emotional connection and mutual respect rank much higher than any physical attribute when determining relationship satisfaction. The research suggests that while size might matter in initial stages of attraction, it becomes less significant as emotional bonds deepen. Moreover, intimacy is multifaceted. Physical intimacy is just one dimension, and often, emotional intimacy provides a deeper, more fulfilling connection. Open communication, understanding, and mutual growth often overshadow any concerns related to size in long-term, healthy relationships. 5. Personal growth, embracing individuality. The journey of personal growth often involves shedding societal expectations and embracing one's unique attributes. This journey might lead individuals to confront their feelings about size, whether it's related to body image, financial status, or social influence. Embracing individuality means recognizing that size, in whichever way it's interpreted, does not define self-worth. Personal growth involves understanding that every individual brings a unique set of attributes, experiences, and perspectives to the table, making comparisons irrelevant. When individuals embark on self-discovery and accept themselves holistically, questions related to size lose their potency. Personal growth shifts the focus from external validation to internal fulfillment and self-acceptance. 6. Health and well-being, quality over quantity. When interpreting the concept of size concerning health and well-being, it's essential to prioritize quality over quantity. For instance, obsessing over body size without considering overall health can lead to detrimental outcomes, such as eating disorders or extreme fitness regimens. It's essential to approach health holistically. A balanced diet, regular exercise, mental well-being, and emotional health are all integral components of overall well-being. Instead of fixating on size, the emphasis should be on feeling good, being active, and maintaining mental and emotional balance. Scientific research continually emphasizes the importance of holistic health. According to a study published in the Journal of Health Psychology, individuals who focused on overall well-being rather than specific attributes like size reported higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction. 7. Final reflections. Redefining size in a modern context. In today's rapidly changing world, where individuality is celebrated, and societal norms are continually being challenged, the concept of size is undergoing a transformation. It's evolving from a rigid, often superficial metric to a more fluid, personal interpretation. Does size matter? The answer is both simple and complex. Yes, it matters, but not always in the ways we might think. Size matters as much as we allow it to influence our self-perception, relationships, and life choices. But as we've seen, there are myriad other factors at play that often hold more weight in our holistic well-being and happiness. 8. The myth of materialism. Does bigger wealth mean bigger happiness? One of the most pervasive beliefs in modern society is the idea that accumulating more, whether it's money, property, or possessions, leads to increased happiness. While financial stability can provide comfort, the relentless pursuit of more often leads to dissatisfaction. Research indicates a diminishing return on happiness once basic needs are met. The thrill of a new purchase fades quickly, and the continuous chase for the next big thing can leave individuals feeling empty. Additionally, equating self-worth with net worth is a dangerous slope. True contentment often lies in meaningful experiences, relationships, and personal growth, none of which can be measured in material terms. 9. Social media, the illusion of size and success. Social media platforms can amplify perceptions about what constitutes a good life. The relentless showcasing of extravagant lifestyles, perfect bodies, and success stories can make many feel inadequate about their own lives. However, it's crucial to understand the curated nature of social media. Behind every perfect post might lie countless outtakes, challenges, and very real human struggles. Comparing oneself to these standards can be detrimental to mental well-being. It's essential to consume social media mindfully, recognizing its potential distortions, and grounding oneself in the realities and beauties of everyday life. 10. The role of education, size of knowledge or depth of understanding. Education, in many societies, has been reduced to a numbers game: grades, rankings, and degrees. But does the size of one's educational accolades truly determine their intellect or capabilities? True education lies in the depth of understanding, the ability to think critically, and the application of knowledge. A person with fewer formal degrees but a deep passion for learning can be as, if not more, enlightened than someone with a wall full of diplomas. Thus, when evaluating education, it's vital to look beyond the numbers and recognize the nuances of understanding, application, and personal growth. 11. Environmental impact, size of carbon footprint. In the context of our planet's health, size undoubtedly matters. The larger our carbon footprint, the more significant the detrimental impact on the environment. Here, reducing size, whether it's waste, emissions, or consumption, is of utmost importance. Being conscious of our consumption habits, supporting sustainable practices, and making eco-friendly choices can substantially reduce our environmental size and ensure a healthier planet for future generations. It's a stark reminder that sometimes, smaller is indeed better. 12. Spiritual perspectives. Does the size of one's faith matter? Spirituality, for many, is a deeply personal journey. Some find solace in organized religions with vast followings, while others derive spiritual satisfaction from more intimate, personal beliefs. The size of one's faith, measured by rituals, congregations, or practices, doesn't necessarily equate to the depth of spiritual fulfillment. Spirituality often thrives in the quiet moments of reflection, the personal connections with a higher power, and the daily acts of kindness and love. Thus, it's essential to recognize and respect individual spiritual journeys, irrespective of their size or external manifestations.